you are listening to
The WrestleGeddon podcast.
the WrestleGeddon podcast.
It's Friday, Summerslam weekend. It's the WrestleGeddon podcast. My hair looks like shit. I need a haircut again. It's getting there. Oh,
Grow it out like mine.
can't now it's like when I got my haircut the last time, like the lady did not listen at all. So I need to find a new barber shop. More great clips. Like I wanted like the sides and the back like trimmed down, and like the top trimmed a little bit so I could put it up in a faux hawk. She didn't listen, so she left like super long bangs compared to the rest of it, and then it like makes my forehead itch. So frustrating. Should have put a hat on. So anywho, I'm Chris Matthews, the Heat. Chris the Heat Matthews. He's the Tennessee Jesus Carl Crossland. That's the WrestleGeddon podcast, where we talk about haircuts and all that
Wrestling.
And wrestling.
Wrestling. With an R. Wrestling.
The good old days of wrestling. Oh, what's going on, man?
Just overexcited for this summer. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Summerslam ain't as exciting as some of the other pay-per-views have been. Maybe it'll be a good.
I'm sure it'll be a good event. There's some, as far as the card goes, looks like there's some pretty good matches on here.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, this is the first night to SummerSlam, so hopefully that goes well.
We'll talk about that too. I wanted to, get your thoughts on that and share some of my thoughts on it too. So yeah, but let's go ahead and kick it off with the random band, the random album of the week.
I'm gonna have myself. Who put this on so random? For fuck's sake!
Oh, for fuck's sake! That is the wrong slideshow. That was not the right album of the week because I forgot to upload the new picture.
Blast to the past.
Oh man, but it's the right slideshow. I just forgot to change the damn picture. But
Run picture.
Oh, the right album is LMFAO. Sorry for Party Rockin'.
Sorry for Party Rockin'.
Oh man, I'll let you go ahead and go first on this one.
Yeah, I'll go first. This one was actually kind of tough. I kind of seemed like most of the songs could actually be an entrance theme. But I decided to go with Champagne Showers.
Nice. This is I have not. This is the first time I've listened to this full album. Because everything was just, Sexy and I Know It. Sorry for Party Rockin', Party Rock Anthem. That's all we talked about last week because that's all Xavier would go through those videos.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good stuff on here, and I had it narrowed down to a couple. I was gonna go with "We Came Here to Party" as one, but then I circled back around to "Take It to the Hole" featuring Busta Rhymes.
So I like that one too. That was actually my second if you took Champagne Showers. So I appreciate you letting me go first.
No problem. All right. So what we got for next week?
Next week we have an album by the Rolling Stones, Goat's Head Soup.
you say ghost or goats?
goats, like the animal goats,
Okay.
head soup.
Soup.
Yeah. And looking at the tracks, I think you probably know like one or two songs at least. Angie is on that.
Okay.
And Can You Hear the Music is on it.
Okay. Give that a listen.
I think it's 70s, probably.
Yeah, 73 is when it came out. Okay. Cool, man. Goat's Head Soup by Rolling Stones for next week. All right, and that's going to bring us into the instant replay. Right slide. All right. Instant replay this week. Can't think. Instant replay this week. There wasn't really like a whole lot of news that I saw that was really like noteworthy stuff aside from like rumored things like TNA's like rumored TV deal between like Paramount and like a bunch of other networks. And possibly going to Wednesday to run head to head with Dynamite. Or staying on Thursday, and the chance of AEW permanently moving Collision to Thursday nights instead of Saturday. So there's just like a whole bunch of stuff going around out there. But with that, I honestly think moving Collision to Thursdays is a better option than having it on Saturday night.
Yeah. Saturday's not a good night. Oh, so you're doing it like late. I was just doing like a late Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even then, because you look at AEW occasionally runs pay-per-views on Saturdays. WWE and NXT run stuff on Saturday. So it would make more sense for AEW to move Collision to Thursday.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you TNA, when they get their TV deal, will still get more ratings and get higher ratings than Collision.
Maybe. I mean, they're doing with college football coming up, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I think that that move to Thursday would be better.
Yeah.
Just gonna miss out on TNT is just gonna miss out on what like reruns Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. I think I saw like Vince McMahon got in a car wreck or something like that.
I did see that.
I don't know if it's true. It's real.
I heard about it. I didn't really get into too much. Didn't really read too much.
Triple H is on some kind of task force or board, or I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I guess they reinstating the presidential fitness test, which I didn't.
And it's like Herschel Walker and some other athletes.
Yeah.
The clip has gone pretty funny because Trump says, "Yeah, my good friend Triple H," and like it's looking around for Triple H, and he's like sitting right next to him.
It was he didn't recognize him without the hair.
Yeah.
They did reveal Hogan's cause of death.
Like a heart attack or something.
Yeah, it's like the apparently had a history of leukemia and atrial fibrillation causing irregular heartbeats. So his death was ruled natural.
Yeah.
Leukemia, man, you got all that hot dog tan. do want to kind of talk about Hogan here a little bit. So WWE last week did SmackDown, Raw, NXT, all had like the 10 bell salute to Hogan. And then I see a lot of people calling out some of the talent that was on stage or calling out WWE for doing the 10 bell salute. The biggest thing was like they're pointing out like CM Punk, who's not like really paying attention or just like staring at like a focal point. There's the same thing with like Zelina Vega. And to me, you're looking at like a moment in a picture. So you don't know exactly what their actions were or, you know, what their feelings were, their thoughts were going through their heads at that time. I know Punk wasn't the biggest fan of Hogan. So, but you still cannot, like we said last week, you still can't deny what Hogan did for the industry. Regardless of, you know, stuff that happened outside of the ring with his rant, everything like that, he still put professional wrestling on its way to being the big thing that we have today. It's just odd to me. Then like Chelsea Green like backs off of her social media accounts because of people harassing her about comments she made about Hogan's passing. It's like how are you going to tell somebody in the business that they're not allowed to, you know, show respect for somebody that helped them get the money that they're making now, or, you know, get these TV deals or get on TV and get these contracts and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like I've seen extremes in like both directions, like you know, people being critical of people making fun of it and stuff like that. And it's one of the things where, I mean, he's a public figure at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and people are gonna love him or hate him or be indifferent, and everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's entitled to their feelings, whether you love them, you hate them. You know, your opinion is valuable. But yeah, it seemed like there were like a lot of posts of like like with CM Punk and Jay Uso, and it's like one of those things where like who cares? Like they were out there because some of them had to be out there because they were told to be out there. And it's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
You know, it, like I said, people are gonna feel different ways. He's a polarizing figure, and that's pretty much what you get when you're that type of person.
And then the other side to that is, you know, we had Ozzy had passed away last week as well. They had his funeral over the weekend, and a lot of people are criticizing fans at his funeral for chanting and singing and basically, you know, celebrating, which is something that Ozzy wanted, but people are being critical about it. Ozzy didn't want people, especially fans, to mourn his death. He wanted, you know, us to celebrate his life and his legacy and his music. So, like, I don't understand people. Like I know it's the internet and everybody bitches about everything, but it's just freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anywho, WWE Unreal, has that officially debuted on Netflix yet?
I don't know, but I think I've seen like clips of it
Yeah,
on
because that's what I'm
TikTok.
seeing too. I could have looked, but I didn't.
I saw that was the thing I talked about, the Chelsea Green thing I sent you in the group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of that, I think. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's like on the
July
episode.
29th. So, 2 days ago it came out. Okay, I have to sit down and check that out. So, the Chelsea Green clip that you sent me, that's been making its way around with her winning the Royal Rumble in like the best way possible. Like,
Yeah.
why did we not do that, WWE? Why?
To me, that was the best idea. Like
It
that,
was.
and CM Punk winning. Like, to me, it's like, yeah, I definitely would have did that.
So I know a lot of people were upset like over the fact that we could have got CM Punk versus Gunther at WrestleMania instead of Jay versus Gunther. But I understand why they went the direction of Jay, because you know Jay is pretty much like the hottest thing in the company at the moment,
Yeah.
and having him win the Rumble and go on to Mania.
And it was a true surprise too. Like, I don't think anybody saw it coming.
But yeah, Chelsea, that would have been freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and now you can't do it. Like, you cannot do it now.
Yeah.
It was one of those things, man. You have 28 and 29 in the ring, and they eliminate each other, and then Chelsea comes out at number 30, and it's like I can see the whole thing, like the whole entrance to the ring, the celebration, like everything. Like, I could just see it. So
it would have been, to me, that was a good idea. Like, definitely, what was that idea?
That has to be like the most original idea in wrestling today.
Yeah, I like it because it puts me in mind of something.
You had like the double winner.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like something I would come up with, like on a podcast, like, hey, this is what happened. But yeah.
And on top of that too, like, the fans love Chelsea. Like, that would have gotten like the biggest pop of the night with those two getting eliminated, and then Chelsea's music hitting at number 30. And just like the fans like going ape shit because Chelsea just won the Royal Rumble by doing absolutely nothing. So. And I think with the amount of stuff that Chelsea does or agrees to, I think that would have been a well-deserved moment for her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, awesome stuff. I think there's some other stuff floating around in there too. But that was probably like the biggest thing from the clips that I've seen floating around.
Yeah, they showed I guess like Triple H telling Tiffany that she needs to apologize for Charlotte.
Yeah.
And another thing that was cool, I saw that was kind of funny, was I think it was like CM Punk and Rhea Ripley, and they were doing an interview, and somebody asked them about this show. And they're like, hey, don't you think it'd like it gives like too much insight to the business and like it being work and stuff. CM Punk's like, we have Rhea Ripley here, like she was a love interest of like Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Like what world would Dominic Mysterio be able to learn her? It was funny, like he was running on Dom.
I saw how you went it with the went on about fans having like a parasocial relationship with the talent, like thinking that we know everything about the talent when we really don't. So
yeah,
but I still think I think a lot of the stuff that they put on there is scripted too. So there's no way that they peeled the curtain 100% back to do all this stuff.
Yeah. But I found it funny. Another thing I saw too was you see Cody's comments about Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart.
No, I didn't.
Well, he's talking about like it being the work,
Excuse me.
like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart being the work.
Oh yeah.
He's like talking about it's like two guys. He's like, yeah, you have two guys like walking around in a company where they didn't allow that shit, and then it's like camera crews everywhere, microphones everywhere, but there's like not like one uh, inch of like anything on like video or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I just like go back to Hogan and Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam, and he's like, everybody's talking about like how pissed Shawn Michaels was at Hogan. You could tell, and he's like. He's like, is that really what it was, or was that the only match on the show where you thought it was real? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was like real heat between them. And he's like, yeah, like it's probably a work.
Because they did have a lot of they filmed a lot of stuff backstage though after that whole thing happened. Because that Bret Hart documentary on AEW, the first one, that Wrestling with Shadows one that came out, like there was a lot of backstage confrontations after that match between like Triple H and Michaels and Bret's wife.
Yeah, they're talking about that one night. Yeah, there was, but talking about like before that.
Yeah,
You're talking about like a feud that had been like brewing for a decade.
yeah. That's just nuts. Yeah, that was awesome. So I'll check that out. I am actually excited to watch it. I like watching some of like the backstage stuff and kind of seeing how stuff comes together and all that. So. Oh, that's the other thing that I meant to put in here. I'm just watching Solo and all these guys getting locked inside a steel cage with Jacob and Jimmy. And Solo trying to get out now. But Rikishi on his podcast talking about Zilla Fatu on his TNA debut for Sacrifice on the pre-show. And bringing up the fact that Zilla had painted his face, or had Jeff paint his face. And he says that, he's like, didn't need to do the face paint. He's like, I know how much you love Jeff. I know Jeff loved your dad. He's like, but, your dad's not here anymore. So basically telling Zilla that you don't need to do the face paint, and you don't need to honor your father. This is what I gathered from it. So it just boggles my mind why you would say.
Actually, I kind of understood what he's trying to say, and totally kind of get what he was saying, and I kind of get what Zilla said back to him, and it's that's something he should have called and told him instead of like talking about it on like a podcast. But
yeah, and I agree with
the critique for sure, like I get where he's coming from. It's like it's Zilla's first time being on like a major event on TV, a lot of people watching. You kind of want him to see him present himself as him versus like Jeff Hardy, like kind of cosplay type thing. Like that's more for like after you develop yourself as.
I could have I can see that point now from that perspective, and I fully understand Zilla wanting to do the face paint, but if he was gonna, the way it should have been done is maybe have Jeff paint him up like his dad, at least do like a little bit on one side of the face, so like his entire face wasn't covered. So, and that, I get the point of you want people to see your face, like Zilla Fatu, like show them off,
or because he doesn't do the face paint like all the time, like you know what I'm saying, like kind of showcase yourself as yourself.
That's the first time he's done face paint. I haven't seen any other pictures of him with face paint on. So
Yeah, and I think that's why Keisha said something like
yeah,
because he basically had the Jeff Hardy. Like, it was like a shout out to Jeff Hardy. You know what I mean? Like everybody loves Jeff Hardy, but
Mhm.
your first debut in wrestling, like you shouldn't come out. It's kind of like learning wrestling from The Rock. You know what I mean? Like come out as like
yeah.
a Rocky Mountain video.
And I can see that if it's something that he did on a regular basis or did for like big events. But like I said, I've never seen Zilla Fatu with any type of face paint on up until that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff going on this week. Let's see. I think that's all the little news tidbits I had. AEW this week had some pretty good shows. We'll get into those before we get into SummerSlam. Mox versus Hangman on Dynamite. Went about 30 minutes. Was a pretty good matchup. I think their match at All In was much better than this one, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
Everyone is supposed to be banned from ringside, but of course, the ref takes a bump and then everybody comes out of nowhere. So, yeah. And then Collision on Thursday night. Last night we had Kyle Fletcher taking on Dustin Rhodes for the TNT title, which Kyle Fletcher won the title. I wholeheartedly believe that Kyle Fletcher should have won that title at All In and not going through this.
No, I stand by the decision of having Dustin Rhodes won it at All In Texas. Hometown favorite. Throw your dog a bone. I like it.
It was a good match. They going off of what we had on Wednesday night, it was like John Moxley and Hangman. Like there's a lot of like table spots, like different kind of stuff going on. And then they kind of threw that in with the Kyle Fletcher, Dustin Rhodes stuff, which I think if they just sort of let those two wrestle without doing like any of those other spots, I think it would have been a hell of a lot better than what it actually was.
Yeah.
And it probably could have probably would have blew Mox and Hangman from Dynamite out of the water if they just went in there and actually just wrestled instead of trying to get table spots and all the other stuff in. So. Oh man, but that is two of the bigger matches from AEW this week, and those are pretty good shows. So. All right, let's get into some SummerSlam action. I got both cards up here for night 1 and night 2. There's no NXT this weekend, right? It's just SummerSlam.
If there is, I don't remember, but I didn't watch in NXT. So
I think it is. I think it's just SummerSlam.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just SummerSlam. All right, so let's look at night 1. The matches they have announced so far for the matches they have announced for night 1 is Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. The Judgment Day is Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez defending the Women's Tag Team Championships against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Roman and Jay taking on the team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross with the stipulation if Kross wins, Sami has to say the words Kross was right. If Sami wins, Kross has to say I was wrong. And then rounding out night 1 is Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. What's your thoughts on that night 1 card?
So stuff want to see. I want to see Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Not too keen on that stipulation though, but
I mean,
I know it goes with the story, but
yeah, I guess
else.
I mean, I don't know what else you want. What you want, like a casket match or something, or buried alive?
Yes, lead pipe on a pole match. It's the last time we've had an object on a pole.
It's been a while. That would have been cool. Maybe. Put that on the line.
I am looking forward to that match too, though.
The women's tag team title, I like that. I like that they actually had this kind of going for a little bit and
Yeah,
are featuring it on the pay-per-view. Uh, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. I'd be interested to see where they go with that. Um, the tag team match with Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Bronson Reed. Kind of seemed like it was kind of thrown together right there at the very end.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. Getting Roman Reigns on the card is what you want to do. Surprised it's a night one thing though. I figured Roman Reigns had to move to night two.
Yeah, but he's not. It's not like a. I think night one's going to end with Punk and Gunther, and night two is definitely going to be Cena and Cody.
Yeah, but to me, Punk and Gunther probably be the better match.
Yeah,
And what I would more likely want to see. And like I said, Roman Reigns, like at least he is a name. Jey Uso is a big name, so to me, like it seemed like it would balance out the night two card a little bit more. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. I got you.
A while ago, we'll have to go through the night two card, but the Randy Orton Taylor Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Hope fucking Drew McIntyre claymores the hell out of fucking Jelly Roll.
I'm interested in this match because I'm curious as to what Jelly Roll is gonna do and how, because he pretty much moved to Orlando and was at the Performance Center daily. So
Yeah,
I'm kind of interested to see. That's like the only peak of interest in this is just to see like how well the training paid off for Jelly Roll. That's pretty much it.
he'll probably get a bunch of like big man offense where he'll do like a body slam and
Choke slam.
probably a spine buster or something.
I'm not expecting him to do a shooting star press by any means necessary. So I'm just kind of curious as to what that's.
I mean, if he could do like an arm drag takedown or something, like
I'd be impressed by that. So Jelly Roll with an arm drag.
Something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where, to me, I would have got a better celebrity if I didn't have a celebrity. Yeah.
Well, I guess initially Travis Scott was supposed to be involved with SummerSlam, but he was supposed to be involved at Money in the Bank too, but apparently there is a falling out between him and WWE for some reason or another.
He probably
actually
upset because he got criticized for his involvement in WrestleMania, which was fair. Like, he shouldn't have been there.
Yep. But it even got to the so far to the point where he was supposed to be one of the mystery celebrity DLC for like the first DLC pack that came out, and they're replacing him with El Grande Americano, which I'm completely fine with.
Which Grande Americano is it?
Gable.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you see the clips of El Grande Americano's finisher? It's like it's the best. It's the best. It's so stupid that it's awesome. Like, kudos to Kaiser Man, this is great.
Yes.
So, I'm kind of interested in the El Grande Americano thing. Like, who's the third guy? Who was that guy that came out? A lot of people are saying it kind of looked like Pete Dunne's jawline.
Yeah. I think it was Pete then.
I'd be interested in that reveal. So. All right, let's do some picks here for night one. We'll kick it off with Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill.
I'm going to go with Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany time. Tiffany's been on a tear, but I'm going to go with Jade. I think Jade pulls the win out here.
Okay.
And that maybe will lead to Jade versus Bianca somewhere down the road. Right. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. This one's pretty much
yeah, fucking Jelly Roll do a belly flop or something off the second rope.
a Vader bomb.
Get that pin. Yeah.
Call him Jelly KO. Roll KO. I don't know. Oh, what else we got? Judgment Day versus Charlotte and Alexa.
I'm gonna say the Judgment Day retain.
All right. I'm gonna go Flair and Bliss. Look at me picking opposites of you this week. Usually it's the other way around.
Without me begging you to.
Roman and Jay taking on Braun. The team of Braun.
Braun, is that what the team name is?
I think that's what Jay called them, was Braun. Oh man, that's a tough one.
I'm gonna go Braun.
I am gonna go Braun also. I'm not going opposite this time. I just think that's where the storyline's headed. I do something. Seth's not out, so we got to keep something up here. Sammy versus Karrion.
I'm gonna say Sami Zayn wins, but is Karrion Kross really wrong in the end?
I'm going with Karrion on this one. Going with Kross. I think he needs to get a win here. All right, Gunther versus Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm gonna go CM Punk.
Me too, because I'll bet against Punk, which may cost me in the long run. All right, so there's our picks for night one. Night two. I'll say it looks like a longer card, but it's not. It's 6 matches on both. All right, so we've got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in a street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship. Triple threat for the Women's World Championship versus Naomi defending against Rhea and Io Sky. Becky defends the Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyria. No disqualification, no countout, last chance match. Basically means if Becky wins, Lyra cannot challenge for the U.S. title as long as Becky is the champion. And we're getting a steel cage match for the United States Championship with Solo Sikoa defending against Jacob Fatu. Dirty Dom defends the IC title against AJ Styles. And we're getting a 6-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Wyatt Six defending against Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. Why does Night 2 have all like the badass matches on it?
Like the stipulations?
Yeah, like they could have put one of these on Night 1. That is crazy. All right, what are we thinking for Night 2 card?
I like the TLC. You know, SummerSlam is kind of where it originated at, right?
Yeah.
When TLC won, yeah, SummerSlam. I like them incorporating that. It being a 6-pack will be crazy.
Oh, yeah. Got 12 guys in the ring. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah. But I like the teams that they picked for this. I think they're cut out for a good match.
This is pretty much the main tag teams on SmackDown. The only one that's not really listed in here is Pretty Deadly, but I think one of the guys is injured.
Injured. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say Andrade does something crazy.
I'm sure Phoenix is gonna do something nuts.
And Street Profits, especially Montez Ford, would probably do like a frog splash off of really high ladder.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Another match I'm actually looking forward to. Well, there's 2 more matches I'm actually really looking forward to on this card.
Dirty Dom and AJ.
Yeah, Dirty Dom and AJ. To me, like this is good enough to main event night. I'd rather watch them 2 than Cody and Cena.
Absolutely.
In a street or not. You know. And then the second most anticipated match on this is the Solo Sequoia Jacob Fatu cage match, which is another one that could main event the night for me.
Yeah.
The Becky Lynch Bob Mercuria at Evolution, like that was like a really good match with them and Bailey, but I just how many times can you beat a dead horse?
That one's a hard one to pick because like where do you go after this? Like if Becky wins, who's like obviously it's Bailey comes back and we get something between Bailey, finish off Bailey and Becky. If Lyra wins, do we go Lyra and Bailey again? Like what do we do? Because they really haven't built up anybody else on that roster. Yeah. Unless Raquel and Roxanne do lose the titles, and Roxanne goes after the Intercontinental title. But then again, you've got Stephanie Becker on there as well. She could probably make a run for the IC title, depending on who wins. So.
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those things. Like John Cena and Cody is going to be a pretty good street fight.
It depends on what you mean by pretty good.
I mean, it's not going to be. I think Jacob and Solo is going to be as far as like singles matches go. I think that's going to be like the singles match of the night. Match of the night's definitely going to be that ladder match. that TLC match. There's no way that
Yeah.
any of these guys are going to pull out anything comparable to what these six teams are capable of doing in a ladder match.
Yeah.
I think Naomi, Rhea, and Io is going to steal the show for the women on between like both nights. I don't have any doubt in that one.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at that one is like who. So I like it when I can look at a match card and not be able to immediately pick someone that win. Yeah. Especially with that triple threat match for the women's championship. It's like either one of those three could win, and the crowd's going to go home happy. Viewers are going to be happy. It's a hard one to pick on that one. Same thing with this ladder match. It's hard to pick a team on that one too.
Mm-hmm. So let's pick them.
Let's pick them. All right. So night 2, John Cena and Cody.
I just want it to be over.
It's going to be over.
Dude, like, I would much rather fucking Roman Reigns be on his fucking undefeated streak than fucking watch John Cena and wrestle another goddamn match.
I was just thinking like Money in the Bank cash in, but I was like, oh shit, Seth Rollins is injured.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather Brock Lesnar come and just fucking wrestle every once in a while with a title versus John Cena. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of this fucking John Cena already.
Yeah, oh shit, excuse me. This whole like heel John Cena thing, like I thought it was cool at first, like when they first started doing it.
I did.
It's been all let down.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it at all. Even when it first kicked off, it was stupid. And I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fucking stupid. Hopefully Cody ends it. Like, please, I'm begging you.
Get the title back to Cody.
Get the title back to Cody.
Like, with either one of these two, where do we go? Like after this match, like if Cena wins, Cody wins. Like, where do we go from there? Because
Cody, you could do a lot of things with Cody. I could see one of the people in that steel cage match wanting a title shot after after Cody wins. John Cena, there's nothing you can really do with him. I'm assuming
let's say flip him back,
have him first, have Randy Orton go,
or Drew becomes a face.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm just tired of it.
I feel like it's the same thing. Like when you look at the women's Intercontinental Championship, and then you look at the Undisputed Championship on SmackDown, like there's not really anybody that's kind of been built up to move in that position to take on whoever, like as far as like the next challenger goes.
Yeah.
I think it's just looking at like because the closest thing that we had to an ex contender was Kevin Owens, and then obviously Kevin's out. I mean, I could see them redoing, like maybe pushing Drew back up into that after this thing with Orton and Jelly Roll. So
if you push Drew back up into it, though, it's like don't push him back up until you're ready to go with him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Because I don't want to see Drew McIntyre lose to John Cena and just be unbearable.
Yeah. But like other than that, like aside from like maybe Jacob Fatu or Solo, more so Jacob Fatu,
That's another one too. If you're not gonna give them the title, don't have them versus John Cena.
Yeah. It's a tough one to go into that, but I'm thinking Cena's gonna retain and probably go to like Survivor Series or something. I don't know.
I wish I had Cody. I would not hope that the writers' ring gets it right.
Hopefully. All right, triple threat match for the Women's World Championship: Naomi versus Rhea versus Io. Like I said, it's a
Give
tough
me
one
Naomi.
to pick a winner for. You going Naomi?
I'm going Naomi.
I want Naomi to win. I think, and we've said it numerous times, Naomi is honestly doing the best work in her career in WWE since she's been there. Like, this freaking phenomenal. So
I say Naomi and then push her into a feud with Bianca.
yeah. Definitely could see that happening. Becky versus Lyra. I don't know. The way the stipulation is, it can go either way, but I'm thinking Lyra is going to end up regaining that title.
I am going with Becky. I flipped a coin.
Solo versus Jacob.
This one will be good.
It's going to be good. Solo get back that US, or does Jacob get back the US title? And we see like any more debuts, returns.
I say Jacob gets back his title. What do you think?
I'm thinking Jacob too. Steel cage match, like, gotta give it to Jacob. It's like one of those things, man. It's not like, you're locked in there with Solo. No, it's the other way around. Solo's locked in there with Jacob.
Yeah.
That should be good. Dirty Dom versus AJ for the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm gonna go with Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom, the greatest Mysterio. I'm gonna go opposite on this one. We're gonna go AJ.
Okay.
I think let's see AJ with a brief title on here. All right, 6-pack TLC match: the Wyatts versus Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and the Street Profits. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm gonna go DIY.
DIY.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Wyatts retaining on that.
Retaining. I thought about that too, but
And I don't know. It just seems, because no matter who wins this matchup, they have multiple avenues to go down as far as like next feud for tag team or whatever. As far as the team that has like multiple stories that they could go with, I think it's the Wyatts, because they just came in and wrecked everybody. So it's like everybody got beef with the Wyatts.
yeah,
All
but
right.
they could come back for their titles if somebody else wins.
Yeah, that's true too. Awesome stuff. So they're night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam. Looking forward to that. Start times are like 7, 6. Doesn't say.
I'm assuming 7.
Oh, last time I thought something started at 7. It actually started at 6 and missed an hour. All right, awesome stuff. Okay, so that's all I've got for instant replay this week. It's a nice little Summerslam preview there. So let's go ahead and hop over to. Where's the thing? There's the thing. The Elite Figure. Oh, no. Which, of course, is brought to you by EntertainmentEarth.com. Use code FTCollect to save an additional 10% on all in-stock items. All right. So I got a good one. Took me a while to track this one down, but I finally got it. It is the Legend Series 27 Great Muta.
Okay.
So this is from his final match with Shinsuke. So pretty psyched for this one. This is the first Muta figure I've been able to find out of the 5 freaking figures he's got out that have come out now that are like recently on store shelves. Got like 3 Walmart exclusives. Got an Ultimate Edition, which is freaking insane. Well, I'm glad to get this one because I really loved that look that he had in that last matchup. The match was awesome. Everything was just like killer on this thing. So, he's got a cloth robe, soft goods robe, which is pretty sweet. And we rubber band shit to him. Stupid thing. So, pretty awesome. Head sculpt is cool. He's got the bye-bye on the back of his head where the mask strap is. But nope, that's actually in his hair. Okay. A little closer. Yep, that's in his hair. So you got bye-bye painted on the hair, bye-bye on the mask for his farewell tour. He's got 2 sets of hands. Of course, he's got the mist hand, and like an open hand. So,
yeah.
Pretty damn cool. This robe is nice. Really good job with that. Tights are cool. Japanese. Fire down in front. Then he's also got his mask that goes over top. He wears out to the ring. Damn. So full Muta action.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Pretty damn cool. I need to find the Walmart, the Monday Night Wars one. One of them is Chase version that's got the NWO face paint.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I need that for my NWO shelf. But these damn freaking Monday Night War figures are so damn hard to find because Walmart sucks at stocking stuff. And there you go. Legend Series 27. Great Muta. Also got in my Jacob Fatu Elite. So that'll be Elite Figure of the Week next week. Excited for that one. Awesome stuff. All right. I'm going to go back to using this music. So, it's time
to play the game.
to Guess the Wrestler. This week, it's the high school photo edition. Oh, this is going to be a good one. There's a couple in here from what I saw that
Are we tough?
were a little tough. So, all right, let's kick it off here with the first slide. Go. This is one that got me. Then after I saw the name, I was like, I can see it now.
I wish I had bigger.
Hold on if I can make it just. Nope. That's not it.
Well, the way it's broken down on my screen.
Yeah. I'll see if I can just do it as that image on there. Doesn't let me.
Is that John Bradshaw Layfield?
It is not. That's who I thought it was at first too. And I also thought it was Sting as well.
I wouldn't recognize Sting without like. Um, who the fuck is it?
You got another guess, or you want the answer?
I mean, it can't be Macho Man, right?
It's not the Macho Man.
Okay, that's what I was like. He doesn't have a nose. Who is it? Al Snow?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. After I saw the
What
name,
the
I was
fuck?
looking at the face. It's like the eyes and the kind of that little half smile he's got going on. I was like, I see it now. So it's just so used to seeing him with a beard or a goatee or something. So, yeah, that one got me. So hopefully this next one's a little easier. I forgot which one it was. But there we go.
That's definitely has to be Stone Cold, right?
By God, it's Stone Cold. All right. And this one.
I don't know. That is looks too old to be in high school, though.
Well, apparently it's a high school picture. Maybe it's like senior year.
Is that the Big Show?
That's not the Big Show.
Was it Mick Foley?
Not Mick Foley. Did have some really good matches with Mick Foley, though.
Triple H?
It's Triple H.
Ah, that's funny.
This one was hard as hell.
I thought it was Cody there for a minute.
I thought that
Is it,
too.
is it Dustin Rhodes? Is it Dustin Rhodes?
It is not.
The Miz?
It's not the Miz.
The Undertaker.
It's not the Undertaker.
Black and white. That's why I was guessing somebody from that. Um, Macho Man.
It is the Macho Man. Yeah. That got me too. Oh, crazy. All right. And next one. This one shouldn't be too difficult.
that Sensational Sherry?
It is not Sensational Sherry.
Um, Lita?
It is Lita. All right. Let's see. I think this might be the last one.
Dude, where are you finding these photos?
Well, some of them I found from like another quiz. And I just kind of Googled like wrestling high school photos, pro wrestlers high school photos.
And that's what popped up. This
Yeah.
guy.
This guy.
Um, Sergeant Slaughter?
It is not Sergeant Slaughter. That was a good guess though.
Hmm. Fucking. Who is that? It's like black and white, so it's gotta be somebody kind of older. Because like before somebody. I mean, the smile kind of puts me in mind of like Scott Steiner, but it looks way too chubby to be Scott Steiner.
Yeah, definitely not Scott Steiner.
Bubba Ray Dudley?
It is Bubba Ray Dudley. All right, awesome. that was better than I thought you were gonna do.
That was tough, man.
Awesome stuff. All right. That's gonna bring us into No Holds Barred. Of course, it is brought to you by our Redbubble store. Check out redbubble.com/people/WrestleGeddonPod. Buy some cool stuff. Buy it. Buy the stuff. All the stuff. All right. GalaxyCon Raleigh. I pretty much spent my entire weekend there last week. As part of the Research Triangle Ghostbusters group. Spent a lot of time at that table. And I got to walk around a little bit, check out some of the convention on Sunday. I was very upset every time I went outside to where like they had Fandango and Tyler Breeze and Gigi Dolan. They were supposed to be outside, but every time I walked out there, the tables were empty. Come to find out, they were inside, and they never said anything about them being inside. So I was kind of pissed about that. So, but I didn't get to see them wrestle. I sent you a bunch of videos through our group chat.
Yes, yeah.
It was a pretty good turnout for the wrestling event Saturday night. They had a lot of people show up to it. Good thing I was already there because I got a pretty decent place there next to the barricade, next to the stage. So couldn't really see a whole lot what was going on in the ring, but I got some good entrance videos. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Got a nice close-up view of Gigi Dolan's assets, which is pretty awesome in person. But it was a pretty good wrestling show. Convention overall wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of cool cosplays. I actually seen someone cosplaying as Kane. So that was cool.
Kane?
Kane, yeah.
Which one? Like which version of Kane?
He was the trying to remember which it's one of the later ones. He had like the
Okay.
full black, he had like the singlet, but it had like I think it's the barbed wire design on the singlets. Like the newer
Okay.
game. It still looked pretty good. Like they definitely put a lot of time into that, but they actually made it themselves. But
Yeah. I'm interested to know.
yeah, saw a Kane cosplayer. I saw a chick cosplaying CM Punk, which is freaking hilarious. So it was like early CM Punk, like long hair, and then she like drew in the beard. It was awesome. So, she was the dude that she was with was dressed as Orange Cassidy. So it was all quite a bit of a wrestling cosplay, so it was pretty cool. I saw Mankind. I think that's pretty much the bulk of what I saw. In person through other pictures. There was a bunch more other people there, so it was cool. I saw a Big Bird cosplay, which was really awesome. Like, dude was pretty decent size. Towering Big Bird had been at least like 7 to like 7.5 feet tall. It's freaking awesome. So it was a great weekend for GalaxyCon. Raleigh, they'll be back next year. All that fun stuff. So awesome stuff. It was a good time. Such a good time. Just filling some dead space here until Carl gets back on. There he is. Carl's back.
I don't know what happened.
He's risen. Talking about one of the other cosplays I saw, which was someone did Big Bird.
Big Bird, that's cool.
Big Bird. That had to have been at least like 7 feet total size for that costume. So I'm like head to like bird foot. It was pretty awesome. Full on feathers, everything. Like it's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
It was cool. So,
yeah.
There was a lot. Someone did a Jack Skellington that was at least about the same size as that Big Bird, maybe a little bit bigger, but it was a puppet. So the guy was walking behind it wearing like all black, like one of those like black bodysuits. And he was like holding on to the arms and legs while he was walking. So actually, I didn't realize it till I saw like a picture of it, and I saw the guy, like the silhouette behind him, the guy standing there. So I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So a lot of awesome stuff, a lot of awesome cosplays. So it was a pretty good weekend overall.
That's good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. I got to hang out with my fellow Ghostbusters in the group. I think we added like 6 more people to the group too that were all local. So it's pretty cool. Then we got invited out to Epic MightyCon, which is coming up in September 13th, I think it is. That's in Wendell.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
Saw the views go up on the show. I thought maybe you handed out stickers or something.
Oh no, I couldn't find the damn stickers. I would have taken them with me. Views probably went up because of the Hogan stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
Who knows? So yeah, but it was a good weekend. Didn't really do much outside of that. It's a good time.
That's cool. I had a pool party with my daughter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pool party.
Did you see Wendy's is coming out with a unhappy meal?
Yeah, I saw that for the premiere of Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. It's like I'm surprised McDonald's ain't try to see the unhappy meal.
can they do? Like, oh, Meal of Misfortune is what they're calling it,
Change the name of it.
aka Unhappy Meal. That's freaking.
It's like you get mystery sauces and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Rest in 10-piece nuggets, small cursed and crispy fries, small Raven's Blood Frosty, all served in custom packaging. Dips of Dread, 4 Inferno-inspired mystery sauces. Oh. It's probably going to be like hot as hell.
Yeah.
Kind of the Raven's Blood Frosty sounds good.
Was it like strawberry or something?
Dark cherry swirl. 100% Canadian dairy.
Oh.
What's the difference between Canadian dairy and American dairy? The cows just say A instead of moo.
They make Canadian bacon.
Ugh. It's not bacon, it's ham. Awesome stuff. Saw the I saw that trailer for Weapons finally.
Did you?
Oh, it looks so awesome. So, and there's the other one Together that just came out too, and that's been getting some really good reviews on it as being like probably the most disgusting and like creepy horror movie that people have seen.
Yeah.
It's like awesome, so definitely check that out. Ooh, Nikki Bella suffered an issue with a breast implant on Monday. Nikki Bella says breast implant was pushed down to her ribs after brutal injury during Monday Night Raw.
That's crazy. Like something like from a scary movie or something.
Pretty much.
Where remember where he stabs her in the head and pulls out the implant or whatever. Scary movie 1, I think it was.
Yep. Happy Gilmore 2 came out on Netflix. Did you get a chance to watch that yet?
No, I probably won't watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet either.
Why ruin a good thing?
Yeah, I heard it actually wasn't like really bad. A few people that I've heard talk to that have seen it, but their taste in movies is kind of questionable. So I'll watch it eventually. I'm not in any rush to watch it. I don't think there's anything else going on. Well, I think there is. It's the downside when we get to like this segment and you don't watch other sports. I have a whole lot to talk about.
Well, we had Thursday Night Football Hall of Fame game came in.
Yeah.
It was football. It was a blowout on one side, but it was football. Good to see people in pads and helmets.
Nice. Sounds like a good time. Was it just like Hall of Famers that were playing? Obviously, Hall of Fame game.
No, they call it the Hall of Fame game because they play it at the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, and then they have like the inductees. Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
but it's
I was
just a
like,
preseason game. It's just a preseason game, and it's far from Hall of Famers playing. It's like guys trying to make the team, like second, third
okay,
string. Yeah,
gotcha. I was thinking like, you got these like old ass guys out there trying to play football.
that actually probably be pretty cool to watch. But yeah, no, they just call it the Hall of Fame game because that's when they have like a little Hall of Fame ceremony, and then it's at
Okay.
like where the building is for the Hall of Fame.
So like it's just all the shitty players that are playing.
Yeah. It's the first preseason game, so every other team plays three preseason games, and the people that play in the Hall of Fame game, they got four preseason games.
Uh,
Uh, and generally, like nobody really plays their starters in those first games.
okay.
They usually, unless they have like rookies or something that they're trying to like develop, it's generally like guys that are trying to make the team that they want to see like what they have and stuff to see if they earn a roster spot.
Gotcha. Okay. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. I'm trying to think. Anything else? I don't think anything else. Figure related though. San Diego Comic Con was last week. And there's a bunch of stuff showing off. WWE, AEW wise. One of the big things is that we're getting a Matt Cardona AEW figure, which is going to be, I think, a Jazzwares Vault exclusive, and it's in a 2-pack from his Ring of Honor title match against Chris Jericho. So,
Oh, really?
very, very surprised to see that pop up. So
Yeah.
I was like, damn, Jazzwares pulling
Yeah.
out some stuff here.
I
So
think they come out with. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say they finally are doing a Colt Cabana figure, even though he's been with AEW since like day one. 5 years later, Colt Cabana finally gets a figure.
Yeah. I haven't seen him lately. Is he still wrestling?
I think he does more on Ring of Honor. I think it's part of their Ring of Honor series for the Vault. But I know he does like commentary every now and then, or I think he does. I think he's more like backstage now than actually in ring stuff.
I guess.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
some cool stuff.
Yeah.
They, what did Mattel show off? Mattel showed off the new Demolition figures that were coming out. We're getting a Kona Crush, like the original debut Crush.
Okay.
Oh, so doing that figure. They showed off the Mr. Fuji that they announced last year during WrestleMania. So finally saw like full renders of that one. Bunch of new Ultimates. King Kong Bundy is back under a Legends deal. So we'll getting a new King Kong Bundy Ultimate Edition. Coming in a 2-pack with Jesse Ventura. So it's pretty cool.
They need to redo the big ass rubber King Kong Bundy.
Well, they are actually. I don't know if they're doing King Kong Bundy, but they're doing bringing back those LJN figures officially under the Mattel banner. They showed off that they're redoing some of the original series, like Hulk Hogan, and there's a couple other ones in there. I think Jesse Ventura was one, and then they're doing some of the modern guys too. It's like, all right, well, that's pretty cool. I wasn't really a huge fan of those because they were before I started watching wrestling. But
I had those figures. And, I wish I would have kept them in the video.
Yeah, the only one that I had was a I had a Jimmy Snuka. That was the only one I had.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith.
Yeah. So Series 1 has Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, and Logan Paul. Lost Carl again. Waiting for people to come back. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. All right, well, I guess I was waiting for Carl to come back. Actually, some stuff that I saw I thought was pretty cool. This Liv Morgan basic. You got basics of LA Knight and Logan Paul, which are battle pack from their feud for the United States Championship. Carl's loading. There's Carl. So they're doing series 1 of those. There you go. Oh, what the hell just happened? Series 1 is Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, and Logan Paul. Dick. So, a lot of cool stuff. Getting a new shark. Brian Pillman. Just Steve Blackman back there with the cheese head. Excited about that one. GI Bro is a cool kind of deep cut thing that we're getting. Excited about that. Make a Difference Fatu. I can't remember who that was in the back. It's got Sid, Lex Luger. Oh, it's Michelle McCool. That's right. She comes with the best friends title belt. It's X-Pac, Kalani Jordan, the Kairi Sane basics. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Are you back? There we go.
I'm back. I was trying to talk about the action figures I had as a kid that I used to wish I would have kept. But I had a Hulk Hogan and a King Kong Bundy, a Macho Man, a I'll say it's like Big John Studd or somebody, and somebody else. But I was like little kid, you know what I mean?
A lot of yeah. Got new Stardust coming out with that awesome cape that he had.
Yeah.
Excited for that one. New John Cena. I don't know why Sam Roberts is getting a Build-A-Figure. That's freaking stupid in my opinion. That Jake is awesome.
I like that Jake the Snake.
Do you like that one? Yeah. There's one someone they got coming out that's coming with the AWA title.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember who it was. Come on, let me hear I'll see back. New Roman Reigns, Uncle Howdy, LA Knight. Another new Roman. Punk. Stephanie Becker. Oh, they're there. So there's the rubber dudes, the LGN style. So it looks like they're coming on black cards as well. I think those are Chase variants. What they're doing, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jesse Ventura. Wave 1 is Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, Logan Paul, and Hulk Hogan, which they didn't have on display because it was like right after Hogan's passing, so they didn't really display anything out of respect for the family.
Yeah.
They did not. They did announce the Hogan on Raw. Pretty cool. Dusty's cool. It comes with the cop hat. That's like the old school, like freaking card that they used to have too, which is awesome.
I like that. Dusty is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. That Dusty is awesome. That's just some basic figures. That Logan Paul doesn't look bad either, surprisingly.
American Badass.
Undertaker. It's the original Ventura, or not Ventura, original Warrior, original King Kong Bundy, Stone Cold, Cena, Cody, Ultimate Edition Tiffy with their briefcase, new Beefcake. They show off a lot of cool stuff. There's like so much freaking stuff in here. Ultimate Warrior, Ultimate Jesse Ventura. There's the Bundy. Of course, for some reason, they can't do King Kong Bundy on the shirt. Unless they can now, because they got it on the picture behind them. So, pretty psyched for that Bundy. Michelle McCool. She's got the BFF Women's Championship. Now, if we can just get a Layla to go with it. Got the Mr. Fuji there in the background. Jesse Ventura. From the upcoming Legends line. Bob Backlund. It's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff they showed off. Terry Taylor getting a re-release of the Red Rooster. Virgil in Red. Re-release of that Beefcake. Bunch of cool stuff. A new Dusty, a new Cody. So much stuff going on. I'm excited for it. My wallet's not, but I am. But yeah, if you want some more figure news, check out our friends over at the Fig Cave podcast. They cover a lot more of the figure stuff than we do. I'm pretty sure I got a chance to listen to their episode this week, but I know last week they went through some of the early reveals, and I'm sure they had a more detailed look at some of the other stuff that was showing off over the weekend. So. Awesome stuff. All right, well, that's all I've got. I don't have anything else.
I don't have anything else either.
All right. All right. Make sure you guys follow us on any social media platforms. You can find those in the link tree in the episode description. Make sure you like and subscribe to us on YouTube as well, and TikTok, all that fun stuff. Yeah, episode 294, 6 away from 300. We're creeping closer. 6 more weeks. Awesome stuff. We'll be back with you guys next week. We'll go through our picks for SummerSlam, see who ended up with the most.
Good one.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. So we'll chat with you guys next week. Yeah, for myself and the Tennessee Jesus. Later, Marcus.
Later.